Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So I am back with a really quick vlog for you today, and I'm going to be doing a double unboxing. So you might have remembered, if you've been following me for a while and watched one of my vlogs last month, that I mentioned that I had decided to take a little bit of a break from the Beyond the Pink Door subscription box that I have been a subscriber to ever since the lovely Andrea started her subscription service a couple of years ago. And I've absolutely loved it. But there's quite a few different sort of sewing kits and subscription boxes that are out there now, and I just wanted to try something different. So I made a decision that I was going to sign up to the Fabric Godmother Dream Wardrobe box, and I received my first one last month, which was the Aspen dress, but I didn't get a chance to do an unboxing because when it arrived I was really sick, and so yeah, that just went by the wayside. But also, on top of that, the lovely Jenny, who is behind So Confident, has also started a subscription box, and hers is a little bit different because not only is she doing fabric pattern and little gift etc each month, her subscription service is primarily going to be including a pattern of their own, because they do draft their own patterns at So Confident. And also what she's doing is a live sew along of the pattern for that month as well, that you can join in with if you're a subscriber, which is a really unique selling feature of her subscription box. So I wasn't going to subscribe to hers because, let's face it, subscription boxes aren't inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination, and when funds are tight, quite often we just want to spend what funds we do have on fabric and sewing notions etc of our own choosing, and we don't always want the element of surprise and then worrying about if what we get we don't like. So I wasn't going to go ahead and join Jenny's, but then I was getting FOMO, because it happens, doesn't it? I was getting really bad FOMO, so I sort of did a bit of a sneaky message to Jenny, and this is all Ruan's fault. Well, it's not Ruan's fault, that's just not fair. But Tamlin had decided she was joining the subscription service, and the first boxes all went out, and then Ruan got FOMO, so she'd messaged Jenny, and Jenny said she did have some left, so she'd put her one together. And then I thought, well, I can't miss out either, can I? Because I'm just going to get serious FOMO now. As soon as I saw what was in that box, I regretted not getting it. So yeah, I'm really proud to say, guys, that I signed up for that as well. So yes, I have got the Dream Wardrobe for February and also the very first subscription box by So Confident, and these actually arrived well over a week ago now. And I haven't even unboxed them myself yet, guys, because I've been waiting to show you. Now, you may have already seen them, and that's absolutely fine. If you're not interested, that's absolutely fine. Switch off now and I'll catch up with you another time. But I thought it might be fun for me just to show you me unboxing them, because I haven't unboxed them yet, as I said, and I thought I could do that with you guys. So we shall do it together and see what we think. But before I start, I'll tell you what I'm wearing, because people always want to know what we're wearing when we are filming our vlogs. I have got on a second-hand, thrifted, whatever you want to call it, jumper. It's a wool jumper from Vinted, and it's by the brand Uniqlo. You might have heard of them if you're in the UK. I don't know if it's a US brand as well, to be fair, but anyway, or if you've heard of it in the US. But yeah, this is a Uniqlo jumper, and yeah, picked this up off Vinted. And I'm wearing it with my latest Lane pants by Sydney Graham. So I've made a pair of these before, and I've made this pair in a striped denim that I got from Pound Fabrics. So jumper is just a plain sort of mid blue. It's really nice, actually, really warm. And trousers, Lane pants, wide legged. I did actually go down a size with these ones I just narrowed them a little bit because they are super wide and super oversized, and I just felt with this being a denim, my first pair were like a wool silky type fabric, so they're a bit more drapey, and these are a bit more structured, so I felt that if I went down a little bit in size it would be a bit better for me. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today, and I'm really happy with how these work together. So right, let's just crack on with the unboxing. So first one is So Confident. So their very first box, it comes like this. This is as much as I have opened it, and in here we have a gorgeous little So Confident label, which is there. We have, sorry for the rustling with the tissue paper, we've got a little leaflet that says welcome to your So Confident subscription. So this month's So Confident subscription, in your box you will have your pattern fabric and notions to complete a beautiful garment. It gives you pre-washing instructions, information to access the live sewing session, which is 2 hours of sew along time with the So Confident team, teaching you how to tackle this month's garment, which I think is just incredible. The live sewing session happened Thursday night last week, which I couldn't actually join because I was out with my daughter, but it's a recorded session, which means that you can access it whenever you want, basically, which is just brilliant. So I will be watching that at some point. There's also a monthly sewing social as well, where you get together over Zoom and you can just chat with people, start and finish any of your projects, that kind of thing. There's also a subscription Facebook group for people who are current subscribers, and you also get access to all the subscription sew-alongs as well as past ones when I mean, obviously this is the first subscription box that So Confident have done, but as you move forward, if you join at some point in the future, you get access to all the previous sew-alongs as well, which is brilliant. And there is also a discount code for 10% off, which is amazing. There's a QR code to have a look at as well, to go, which I assume goes into details of all the contents of the box, which I haven't looked at yet because this is my first time opening it, so I'm really excited. So this month is it's a shacket called the Seafoam Shacket, which is a So Confident exclusive pattern. So you get the A0 copy here, which comes in sizes 6 to 18. I think that's the size range that I asked for. It does come in a larger size range as well, so you get the choice for which you need. And then in here we have a pack of Bonder Web. Excuse my ring light shining on that there. So that's your sort of interfacing. Oh no, we've got some interfacing as well. Piece of interfacing, a piece of Liberty Tanner Lawn, which is upside down. Let me put that the right way around for you. And then we have the fabric, which is this. I'll show you this first. I'm just looking at what else is in here. I mean, this is beautiful. So this is a gorgeous corduroy, and she did have it in a few different colorways. I think there was a black. Oh no, it wasn't a black, it was a navy. She'd got it in a sort of mid blue and this color, which is like a sort of jadey petrol-y color. And I think there was a dusky pink one as well. I can't quite remember now, but I think she'd run out of the navy by the time I got around to asking for one of these kits, and I got this colour instead, which is a colour I asked for. She did give me the choice, which is brilliant. So yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. So it's wide wale cotton corduroy with no stretch, and I'm not sure how much you get, but you get enough to obviously make the project for that month. And then also in here we've also got a pack of metal rivets and snaps and things which you need, and a reel of thread as well, matching thread for your choice of fabric. So that's Amazing. So I am really excited to have a look at how the live sew along went. I think when I get some time this weekend, that's probably what I'm going to look at first and watch the live sewing session. And then I can then obviously scan the QR code and get access to the instructions and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to making a start on this shacket. I think it's going to be a great sort of transitional piece for spring. And I've never made one before. I've made lots of shirts, but never a shacket. So this will be my first time doing something like that. So, and I think the lawn is, the Tanner lawn from Liberty is there to be able to use as either the undercollar or pocket linings, that kind of thing. So those two just go together so well. I'm sure you'll agree. I think they're going to look really nice. So yeah, I'm just really excited to try out the So Confident brand and club, etc. And yeah, I am really looking forward to it. There's a link down below in the description box where you can go and check out the subscription service for yourself and have a proper look at it if you are interested. Just as a bit of a disclaimer, it is an affiliate code, which means if you do join up Jenny's subscription service, I will get a little bit of a commission for that. So yeah, if you are interested, then do go and check that out. So that's Jenny's. And then the next one is my second Fabric Godmother Dream Wardrobe. Now, I have seen the spoilers on Instagram, so I've got an idea what this is. And I need to find some scissors so I can actually get into it, which I've just dropped on the floor. So that's useful. I'll get those a bit late. I'll retrieve those later, shall I? Anyway, let's get into Fabric Godmother's Dream Wardrobe. Oh, wow. I've just seen the colour of the fabric. It's amazing. So I think this month it's fabric and pattern for a trench coat. Now, it's really funny because I was actually only chatting to the girls, and the girls as in Tamlin and Ruan, when we last got together, that I would love to make a trench coat. And I actually said it would be great to see them make one too at some point. So it's really uncanny that this is the next dream wardrobe, but the fabric is beautiful. I think again they had 2 or 3 different colorways, but I've got this absolutely gorgeous sort of pistachio green, and it's a twill. It's absolutely gorgeous though. So nice. I think there was 2 or 3 different colorways that were in the Dream Wardrobe box this month. It's a nice sort of fairly heavyweight raincoat twill. I'm not sure if it's like water resistant or like got a waterproofing on there. It's not shiny or sticky or anything like that. You know, if I show you it close up, you can see that it's that really nice quality sort of trench coat material. But that color is amazing. I love it. Really like it. But yeah, I think there were 2 or 3 different colorways that you could possibly get. Again, you get a QR code that you can scan that takes you to the newsletter and sewing notes and instructions for the pattern that you get. I think there were 2 different patterns that they have chosen for trench coats, and the one I've been given is the paper cut Eliza trench, which is a pattern that I don't have, which is amazing. So I will put a picture of the pattern here. But yeah, I've got this particular trench coat pattern now, and I'm excited to see how this is going to work out. So we also get the thread, which is a Gutterman thread to match the fabric. And then this month's gift is a sewing clapper. So it's a Millward wooden clapper. Now, if you don't know what one of those is, I've actually got one. It's not like this one. I've got quite a large wooden clapper, so to have a smaller one is going to be really useful. But basically what a clapper is, it's just made out of sort of when I say unfinished wood, it's not treated, it's not like varnished or anything like that. It's polished, so it's all nice and smooth. But basically what you do with this is, when you're using fabrics that you don't want to be pressing a lot with an iron, because it can leave a mark on your fabric, or, you know, like those sort of shiny marks and things like that. Then, but sometimes we can use pressing cloths with things like cotton and all that kind of stuff. But the problem with heavier weight fabrics and coating fabrics is that when you use a pressing cloth, you don't always get a really sharp seam. And this is where these come in. So basically what you can do is, instead of pressing firmly with the iron on the fabric, you can use steam on the parts of your garment that you're wanting to press, and then you press down on it once you've applied the steam with the clapper, and press down firmly for a few seconds, and it sets the seam and it gives you a really crisp finish, as if you'd pressed it with the iron, if that makes sense. So they're really good. You wouldn't believe how much these really do work. I was always a bit skeptical until I got my first one, which, as I say, is quite a big one. This is a smaller one, which will be great for smaller seams. And then I got one and tried it, and I was really super impressed. It's something to do with the wood and the steam, how it just gives you a really crisp, like, hem finish around like the wrists and the bottom, etc. It's those kinds of hems, you know, and really crisp edges of your garment that sometimes you just can't use your iron to set those seams. So these are really good. So it's really nice to have one of those as well. So yeah, I am super impressed with this month's dream wardrobe. I'm really looking forward to having a look at both patterns, the Eliza trench coat and also the seam foam shacket by So Confident, in a lot more detail. And yeah, hopefully these will find their way into my plans as we move into spring. We shall see. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I just wanted to do a really quick unboxing because I was desperate to open these and see what I'd got. So I hope that's okay. And I'm going to be back later this week, hopefully with some more fun sewing chat. So take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. Bye.